I love how they do that. I'm going to go ahead and record and introduce Cami to all of you. If you don't know, Cami is a Minnesota girl. She is an executive in the company. She'll have to tell us when she joined. I want to say it's probably been a year and a half. But Cami is a force. She joined Zaya and rank advanced very, very quickly in the company. I think within a couple of months, she went from junior rep to senior rep to director, senior director, and lo and behold, hit executive. It happened very quickly. She put her head down. She did the work. She asked people to join her team. So she is an awesome one to lead this call today, because not only a fast start and a great beginning, but Cami continues to show up in her business every day, lead her team, do the 4 simple steps. And she's running an incredible business with almost 100 people on her team. So Cami, without any further ado, I'm going to keep admitting people in. And if you want to mute your line, great. But if you have something to say or a question to ask, please just unmute yourself and speak up. We're going to try to keep this call to around 30 minutes. So Cami, go ahead, girl.
All right, thanks, Robin. She is right. It's been a year and a half.
Cami, on my end, Cami, really quick.
And a wild ride, to say the least. But I am here to talk about what happens after your launch party.
Hey, Cami, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, you are cutting in and out. Pretty bad. Like you're cutting in and out, and I can't hear you very well. And a couple of gals on the side are saying they're having trouble.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Side.
And you're freezing a little bit. Try
Let me go outside. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, is this a little bit better if I'm outside?
Yes, I think so. Your face is freezing, which don't worry about that. That's okay, but
Yep.
I can hear you better and more clear.
Okay. Okay, let's try this. My internet is tough where we live, so.
Same, I have the same troubles. And if nothing else, another tip or trick, if it doesn't work very well, is sometimes you can just take your video off, which is kind of weird, but if we can just hear your voice, that's great too. But let's start with this and see how it goes.
Okay. Okay, so I have been with Zaya for a year and a half. It's been a wild ride, and she's right. I think once you get started, you say, okay, that was a really fun party, now what? So the biggest thing to remember is always follow up. So you're gonna start with the people that were in that VIP launch party that you did in that group. So you're going to reach out to them and thank them. I personally love to send a thank you in the mail, because that's a big piece that I think a lot of direct sales are missing, to know that it really means a lot to you. So that handwritten thank you is huge. But also don't forget about the other people that were invited that maybe didn't purchase, but they did get to see a lot of your content. Be sure to thank them for being there to help support your new business, because they'll be a customer down the road. So start there, start with your follow-ups. And then what I'm gonna say is love on your VIP group. That has now become your baby, literally. It is the heartbeat of your business, is that VIP group. Those are the people that are going to choose you as their Zaya gal, but you need to give them a reason to do that. So again, that customer service, following up, making sure they got their order, they love their order. If they don't, how to exchange it, walking them through that process. With your VIP group, you can't just show up on Wednesday at noon and say, look at what's new. You need to pop on and do outfit inspirations, because I'll tell you what, I sell so much that way. I can tell when I've gotten lazy and haven't posted, the sales aren't there. And then when I am posting again and showing those outfit inspirations, it's amazing what sales come from just that. So keep that going. There's tons of ideas out there on the Zaya marketing page for you to use. Let's see. I'm so nervous, you guys, so I'm definitely gonna have to check my notes. So your VIP group, I also want to challenge you to go live. Yep, it is scary the first couple times, there's no doubt about it, but eventually you'll just realize you're talking to yourself ultimately in the mirror, and it gets a whole lot easier. So I do challenge you to do that sooner than later. It does get easier. So basically that VIP group, like I said, is your baby. You're gonna find your groove. Maybe you have motivation Mondays, truthful Tuesdays. I've seen it all. Like, you just have to find what's you and then find the consistency to do that. Okay, whatever it is, you have to be you. You are going to make it your own. So dig for some ideas first and then go for that. Let's see. Okay, let's go back to follow-ups because I forgot one piece in there. When you're doing those follow-ups and thank yous, do not be shy to get your ask on. You need to be asking at that point, will you be my next party host? And I think a lot of times we feel like that's an icky thing to do, but you guys, that's where we continue to get new hosts and new people in our groups. So when you follow up, ask about hosting, ask about maybe a friend that would like to host if they don't want to. And especially in the beginning, you can be asking these people to do it as a favor for you because you're just getting started. So you really do need those people to, those close friends and family to say, hey, can you help me out with this? Yes, get your ask in gear. I say it a lot, I do, but there's a reason I rank advanced so quickly. And I literally made my list of 100 people is what I started with. And I worked on that list and I just asked and asked you guys till I was blue in the face. Because what is the worst they're going to say? No. And usually it's a no for now. They're probably not going to say no, and I don't want to be your friend anymore. So just be brave and ask. And eventually down the road, it will get easier and easier to do that ask, okay? By doing that, you're gonna be wanting to book your calendar for October, November, and December. A lot of exciting happenings coming, tons of new releases every stinking week, so you can't go wrong. There's no bad week to have a party at all. So definitely get those bookings out on your calendar. Let's see, discounts. So I have seen a lot where people will they'll post on their page, if you host with me in October, the first week you get a free bomber bra. The second week you get $10 or $10 gift certificate or something like that. I'm not saying that's right or wrong, but I'm going to give you some tips on being Debbie discount. Okay. So I think it's fun when you do games in your VIP group, just random fun incentives, nothing that's like that they're waiting for. That is always like a surprise. This is just surprise. I am doing $10 gift certificate here. And when you do that, that's fun and exciting. But if every day they log on and they see that, oh, look, she's giving this away, giving that away. I don't know. It's too much. Okay. And you want people to book a party just because they want to book a party, not because, well, there's this, that, and the other thing out there. Why? Because Zaya has an incredible hostess reward program. Okay. Amazing. So you don't have to give anything extra outside of that. Okay. Work with what you have and don't give it all away. This is your business. This is your income. And this is your passion. And just like anyone else that you'd like to support, that has a small business, it's the same way. Like, do you have to wait for a coupon from your friend to shop her boutique, or will you shop it to support her? So keep that in mind. Just don't be Debbie is what I'm asking. Another tip, tell your social media platform, whether you do Instagram or Facebook, or I don't even know what all is out there, but whatever you do, plug it in there, because Aunt Irma is not going to see your VIP group unless she's in there. And she's probably wondering what the heck a VIP group is anyways. But if she liked your cute little camo joggers you had on the other day, when you posted it on just your regular feed, that's exactly what you're looking for. Maybe 1 in 10 posts. I don't actually know what they say for sure, but definitely be plugging Zaya in there along with your family life or whatever it is that you like to post. Don't be afraid to do it. And it's okay. Like, I feel like right now I'm in that boat where I almost need to just reintroduce myself and what I do, even though maybe a good chunk of people do know. It's never the wrong thing to do it again. So staying engaged. So we offer a lot of team calls, trainings. There's a Dash to Director program, and they are all fantastic. So maybe you go for a walk every night, or you like those early morning hours to yourself. You can pop in and listen anytime. We record almost everything, so it's so easy for you to do it when it works for you, just like this call. You can catch me anytime. Just plug in wherever you can to catch up on all of those calls. In your back office, you can't go wrong clicking and clicking and clicking and just seeing what's back there. Okay. It's pretty user friendly. It's just a matter of finding where everything's at. By all means, ask your sponsor what some of the things mean, or how to find it, or how to search it. But definitely understand how to use your back office. And along with that, there is a pay plan info back there, also on your main page, but you're going to want to know how to rank advance. Because if you're just, what if you don't have any goals? You want goals, you want to know what those goals are and how to attain them. Not just selling clothes to sell clothes, but actually, hey, if I got here, I make a higher percentage, or so and so gets a bonus, or I get a bonus. So really important to know those things and understanding it. Again, we do have somebody or several people that have done trainings or recordings on that. So you could definitely look that up, or ask your sponsor where to find that as well. Very important. I'll be honest, I looked at my rank advancement sheet with my husband when I first started. And I said, okay, this is what I would need to do to rank advance. And he'd always cheer me on. He'd check in every day. Where are my sales? Have I asked anyone to join me? And I would hit it, and he'd go, oh, well, then you might as well go for the next one. You still have time this month to go for the next one. And so I did. I'd go for the next one. And lo and behold, I rank advanced 4 times in 1 month, and didn't know that was going to happen. But it's just one of those things where you have to put it out there. If you don't put it out there, you have nothing that you're trying to attain. So you can do it. You can do it. Just know and understand it. He still checks in with me now. How far are you from Zaya Exec? And we talk about the sales and how we can get there. It is really fun to have your partner in business with you, so to speak, where he actually does care. If your husband does not care, that's okay. Find a friend or find another Zaya gal that's maybe going for the same next rank advancement, and check in with them every day and see where they're at. It'll be fun and you'll have your own built-in cheerleader. You won't need your husband then. I kind of touched on this before, but you do want to stay in good communication with your sponsor. Talked about it a little bit with the rank advancements as well, making sure you understand everything. Checking in with them is so important. So when you have a question, you either just shoot that text to them or you write it down, because you're supposed to have a ton of questions. I will tell you, if my sponsor was on right now, she'd be laughing so hard, saying Cami had the most questions ever when she started. And I did. I asked all the questions. She was probably like, I've never seen my phone blow up this much. But ladies, that's how you learn. Okay. You have to ask to learn. It's just like starting any other new job. You have your trainings and you ask all the questions. So please, please do not feel shy and bug your sponsor. They love their job, trust me. And it's so fun to get everyone going and knowing where exactly they're at. Sometimes I think, okay, I've been doing this a while and I forget the basics. Okay, when you get started, what would I want to know when I got started? And that's why I tell them, just ask, because I'm more than happy to help you through it. Just trying to be on their level, knowing what is going on in their mind. So this is why this call is happening, is because you're probably all thinking the same thing. What do I do next? Okay, what am I missing? I guess
I think it was so good. If you have anything to add, Cami, please do, but we can open it for questions too, because you guys are the ones that are in it. You're in this place right now. You may be struggling with this, questioning that. So let's take a little bit of time to ask questions. Just unmute yourself, please, and let it roll. And Cami, if you think of anything else, just go for it. That was awesome. Thank you. Anybody have any questions? You can chat or you can unmute yourself.
I'll just say that that's absolutely amazing that you rank advanced 4 times in 1 month. That's incredible. That's awesome.
It was fun.
I bet.
And I would say those gals who joined you in the beginning are still with her today. I mean, it was fun and exciting, and they all did it together, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember reaching out to Robin and saying, I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what to do. This happened so fast. But I think I knew that Zaya was up and coming, and it still is. You guys do not think that it's not. There's so many people that have never heard of Zaya, but taking advantage of that and getting your name out there, do a sip and shop, do an open house. I know I've heard over and over again from people that have not purchased from me yet that they just want to touch the material. So right now I'm working on October sip and shops, so people can actually come on over, touch and feel, and get to know the products a lot better that way. You can't go wrong when someone's shopping with wine in their hand.
Cami, can you talk a little bit about you Minnesota gals have done quite a few in-person events as a team or just another rep, and then you'll pull people together. Can you talk a little bit about what you need, what you don't need, and how those work for you?
Yeah, keep it simple. You do not need to bring everything with you. I just think it's nice to bring at least like the top 10 things. You certainly can do more. I know I always probably overdo it a little bit, but even focusing on our top 10 pieces. One thing I did early on also is I took my personal host rewards and I used those to get all of the sizes of the 790 black lighten tights. I invested in that. I used my rewards to get those so that when I do the sip and shops, I might not have all the sizes of every bomber bra or tank top, but at least I have some leggings. And the leggings will probably tell me a whole lot more about what sizes we should get them in. So just put that on your radar, not necessary, but something you could do. but yeah, we get together, we keep it super, super simple. I mean, chips and salsa and a margarita, that's probably enticing enough to have a friend come shop. But yeah, do it with another rep, or even just a friend, and just have other friends over. I also do a lot of one-on-one shopping in my home. So I'll have people come over. Just a friend, just one person come over, and I create their wish list for them. So they are basically shopping in my house. They try on a bunch of stuff and I write down their wish list. So the item that they wore, the size that we think they need based on what they had tried on. Obviously, we only have my size, but we get a pretty good idea whether that's too small or too big just by wearing my size. But yeah, they love, love, love walking out of my house with a wish list, so that when something, I don't know, whenever they're ready to shop, all they do is pull out that list and shop. They know what size to get and they don't worry about it because we already did all that. I did see someone ask about where to find the host rewards. I'm trying to think where that is in the back office. Otherwise, another easy way is to go on the marketing page, Zaya marketing page, and search in the top. Just type in host rewards, and you'll likely have a graphic, several different graphics come up to choose from. It might be under pay plan. Ugh, I don't know. Robin, could you help with that? Where to find host reward plan?
I do what you do. I save a couple of them in my notes section on my phone, and I always pull up, it's a graphic that's been created. But I'm sure it's in the back office, probably under like hostess plan. I'm not sure. Frequently asked questions. Okay. Frequently asked questions in the back office. Thank you.
Okay.
And I love how you said, you know, at the beginning, your customer base isn't super, super huge yet. It's pretty small. Love on them. They're your base. They're where things are going to grow from there. So I love how you said you write thank you notes. I did that for 7.5 years in my previous direct sales business. I never stopped, and it helps make you stand out from other reps, and it does give them a reason to come back to you. And so I think those little touches are really nice.
Mm-hmm. I know personally, if I purchase from somebody and they never thank me or follow up or check in that I even liked what I bought, I will not purchase from them again, just for the simple fact that there was, I didn't feel like I meant anything to them other than sales. So it's unfortunate, but that's kind of how it works.
I agree. Anybody else have any questions for Cami? I think really, like you said, putting yourself out there on your main pages. If you don't have a strong social media presence before starting Zaya, you've got to build. And if you intend to run your business mainly through social media, you have to put it out there. This is what I'm doing. Are you going to get 1 million likes? Probably not. But the more that you do it, and the more you let people know what you're doing instead of having them guess what she's doing, the stronger your business is going to be. So I loved how you pointed that out, Cami. Mm-hmm. Well, I know it is a busy time of the day, so I will let you guys go unless there's any other questions. And Cami, thank you so much. That was awesome.
Yeah, I was happy to be here. Thanks for joining.
Now you can go get your babies back.
Yep, grandma has them.
All right, you guys, thank you so much. I will post this recording on Leading Together so you can go ahead and share it out. Okay. Thanks, everybody.